Hey, howdy. There was a nurse came running to the doctor and said, "There's a patient in room 201. He says he's invisible." This was a mental hospital, right? And the doctor looked at the nurse and says, "Tell him I can't see him right now." Did you get it? Are you picking up what I'm laying down? Hey, just start your day with a little bit of fun because now I got depressing stuff. Biden, his administration, these left-wing wackos, they keep on doing left-wing things. And none of those things help the American people, and certainly it's a damaged thing to the world. A lot of things going on here. Last Friday they announced that no more federal funding in schools for hunting and archery programs. Hey, he's attacking kids again, right? And that's what he does. And archery, it's a big deal in school. Kids love it. It's part of the program, and those are things that you should know because you might go hunting one day, you might go fishing, you might even just go camping. You need to learn a little bit about the outdoors. And he's saying, hey, it's too close to the Second Amendment. Is that what he's saying? He's saying something that's silly, and he continues on with silly things. And now he's saying, hey, student loans, I wanted to forgive it. Billions of dollars by the time it was all done. Supreme Court said I couldn't. How dare they come at me from the reasonable side of life? I'm now going to come up with another program. I'll get there somehow or another, and I'm going to have this registration system online, and all of you people who owe money, sign up. At the end of the day, you're going to pay less, and I'm going to give you all kinds of restructured programs. I hope this also goes to the Supreme Court. He's trying to circumvent the court. This is what he does. I tell you, wow. They just keep on being themselves. You know. Now that border, the southern border, northern border's got problems as well, but the southern border, it has gone totally down there. It's gone to heck. Hey, well, now, you know what? Drugs, pandemics. Is there a pandemic still? I guess they're bringing over all kinds of things that we shouldn't have, like drugs. And sicknesses too. It's a mess. The country's a mess. You know, they arrest Trump over and over again to distract from all the things that Biden is doing or not doing. And, you know, wow, if he used all the money, Biden I'm talking about, all the money and manpower that he's using to chase Trump and put it on the border, there'd be nobody coming across. But let's not try to make sense. You know, Democrats don't need people to like Biden. They need people to dislike Trump. That's their whole program. What kind of a program is that? That's politics. You vote against somebody, you don't vote for somebody. That's kind of what it is. The dickens, you say. That is what it is, though. I got to tell you, what a way to behave. Trump is bad. Let's sue him daily. The distraction of the negative war. Neither side has time for the country. Trump is defending, rightfully so. Biden is attacking, wrongfully so. And it goes on and on. Here's a bright idea for you. Money. If money's stolen, law enforcement uses serial numbers to track it down. Votes. If we think votes are stolen, why don't we have serial numbers on votes? It's not that hard to do. This isn't a joke. It's pretty simple. Put a serial number in. Follow along here. And let's get all the bad guys stop them from doing bad things. In Canada, you got the prime mistake there, and Indians, First Nations, Indians, Aboriginals, Natives. There's so many different words. They're Indians. There's an Indian Act. I think now they're called Indigenous. They think Indian is, I don't know what, insulting maybe. I don't know who came up with that. In any event, they're now called something different. But the federal government has given them so much power. It's really incredible what's going on. Most Indians don't even vote. So I don't get the rhyme or the reason for it. All the white liberals who think, hey, give the Indians their land, we hurt them, we beat them up, so give them more money. They're in for a surprise one day because now you go to a hockey game, you go anywhere. And the announcement always is we're in Indian land and it's unceded, which means, of course, that all you white people who are standing there, you don't own it. Somebody else owns it, that'd be the Indians. And they have to sign off on developments throughout the country. And it's getting more so and more so every day. I mean, the Indians effectively now are ruling the country. They say they own the country. And the white people aren't pushing back. White people in the government, this can't end well. They don't pay taxes. They get billions of dollars a year. They have signs up that say, we're a government. And the reserves are supposed to be communal. But yet you have people, Indian people, on the reserves that own certain tracts of land, the best land always. And they're extremely rich. You have extremely poor people on a reserve. This Indian Act, what a mess. It's an easy fix. We're all Canadian. We should all be treated the same way. Oh, by the way, we're all kind of sorry for what happened years ago. Here's a check. Don't ever talk to us again. Now we all have to kind of live our own lives, right? You can transfer your land, you can sell it, there's no more leases, no nothing, here's the title. There is a fix here, but instead it continues to get worse every day, and they represent 1% of the population of the entire nation, pureblood Indians. And other people, blonde people and so on, are saying, I got some Indian in me, and Indian elders say, yeah, you're right, and they sign, and more people getting checks. This is abuse in the highest order. If somebody really believes, white people, that is their country, then white people should move. Go to Montana. I don't know, but settle it. It can't keep going like it's going. A development will take signatures from several tribes, several reservations, to approve a road or anything. And really it has nothing to do with it. So for the most part. Who's going to fix that? Hey, get on that. Hey, we should all be treated the same color and all this stuff. Doesn't matter. For heaven's sakes, clean it up and treat us like people. All the same people. See ya.